Now today, let's start with chapter number 4, Introduction to MS Access 2009. In this chapter, I will tell you about what is database, what is DBMS, what are its advantages, database application, Introduction to MS Access 2019, objects and how to start MS Access 2019. Parts of MS Access 2019, creating a database, creating a table using templates, opening an existing database, and closing our database in Access. Now, what is DBMS? Database Management System. It is like keeping files in a drawer of a cut cardboard. It arranges all your data in order. What it do? It's arrange your data in orderly manner so that you can retype information easily whenever you need. कि आप information को easily retype कर सकते हो जब भी आपको need हो. In this chapter, you will learn about database and MS Access 2009. Database and DBMS. Database is a collection of data that is organized for easy access, retrieval, and management purposes. Database has one or more related tables of data. The data can be formatted like text, numeric, images, audio, and video. It helps us to manage and access large amount of information quickly and efficiently. ये क्या कर सकती है? मैनेज कर सकती है, एक्सेस कर सकती है लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ डाटा को क्विकली एंड एफिशिएंटली. Database management system is a software system used to store, retrieve, and run queries on data. It serves as an interface between end users and database, allowing user to create, read, update, and delete data in the data. DBMS stores data in a form of tables and enables you to join tables by creating link between them, जिसको हम relational database management system. जैसे आपका MS Access, Open Office Database, Oracle, Microsoft Server. In this chapter, we shall learn about Microsoft Access 2009. What are the advantages? It facilitates sharing of data. Different users can use the same database to extract data based on their individual. ये करता है same database को extract करता है database to their individual. Redundancy reduces data redundancy. और dependence को reduce करता है, मतलब ये duplication of data करता है. And redundancy or duplication of data is reduced in the database as we can arrange data in a particular order. हम data को एक particular order में क्या कर सकते हैं? Arrange. Maintaining standard. A DBMS ensures that stored data follow organization own standard or national or international standard. ये ensure करता है greater data integrity. क्या करता है? Greater data integrity को ensure. Reduces update on errors and increase consistency. When the data is stored at multiple locations, there are chances that modifications are not carried out at all the places. Multiple mismatching copies of the same data are known as data inconsistency. DBMS ensures data inconsistency by storing data at one place and ensuring that there is no duplication of data. कि किसी भी तरीके की डाटा पे डुप्लीकेशन नहीं. Ensures data security. In a DBMS, database administrator has complete control of the database and ensure that data is accessible only to an authorized people. जो authorized people होंगे उनको ही इसका access होगा. Different category of user can be given different permission. Some have authority to only view the data. किसी के पास खाली authority होती है कि आप डाटा को खाली view कर सकते हो, उसको modify नहीं कर सकते. Then database application. Examples of application where database is used are banking for customer information, accounts, loan transaction, deposit, and withdrawal of money. For railway and airline, for schedules and reservation. Shops, for displaying prices and preparing bill, keeping the track of inventory and fast moving goods. Telecommunication, for keeping track of number of calls made and preparing bills. Universities and schools, students and teachers, information issue of books in the library, office for financial transaction, like student collection and salary of teachers. Now, introduction to MS Access 2009. Microsoft Access is the most popular RDBMS that comes as a part of Microsoft Office. ये ऑर्गेनाइज करता है और मैनिपुलेट करता है डाटा को. इट ऑर्गेनाइज डाटा इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टेबल. ये डाटा को इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टेबल ऑर्गेनाइज. इट प्रोवाइड्स फैसिलिटी टू क्रिएट रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन दिस टेबल यूजिंग कॉमन फील्ड. MS Access प्रोवाइड ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस फॉर मैनेजिंग डाटा. ये क्या प्रोवाइड करता है? ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस फॉर मैनेजिंग डाटा. इसके 4 मेन ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं जो आपको अलाउ करता है एंटर, स्टोर, एनालाइज एंड कंपाइल द डाटा. आप यहाँ पे डाटा को एंटर कर सकते हो, स्टोर कर सकते हो, एनालाइज कर सकते हो, डाटा को कंपाइल कर सकते हो. What are the objects in MS Access? The main objects in MS Access are: first is query. A query is a special view of a table corresponding to some desired information to be extracted. A query can display chosen records of chosen field. A query can apply to one table or multiple. एक टेबल पे भी हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं और मल्टीपल टेबल, इफ दे आर लिंक्ड बाय कॉमन डाटा, अगर वो कॉमन डाटा फीड से लिंक. Forms, they provide user interface and lets the user enter and change the data in the table. आप क्या कर सकते हो, यूजर इंटरफेस को यूज करके यूजर एंटर भी कर सकता है और डाटा को चेंज भी कर सकता है. टेबल्स आर द बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स ऑफ डाटाबेस. दे स्टोर कंप्लीट डाटा इन अ स्ट्रक्चर मैनर in the form of rows and columns, and every table has a finite number of columns and यहाँ पे क्या है, finite number of rows and columns. If the forms are input, then reports are output. अगर forms input है तो reports क्या है, output है. And the data stored in database table is professional format by printing process. Now this tables, they are set of related data. What are queries? Data resulting from question you ask from one or more tables. What are reports? They are formatted summaries of data suitable for print. What are forms? User friendly interfaces for entering and view, जिसमें आप डाटा को एंटर कर सकते हो और व्यू कर सकते हो. Now starting MS Access 2019. If you have to start it, how you will start? First of all, click on Start button. आप Start button पे जाएंगे, यहाँ पे Start button है. यहाँ पे जाने के बाद यहाँ पे आपको एक्सेस का ऑप्शन दिखेगा, वहां पे आपको सेलेक्ट करना. और जो आपका माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेस है विंडो, वो आपको ओपन होके इस तरीके से दिख, राइट. दिस इज योर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेस स्टार्टअप विंडो. लाइक दिस यू कैन डू. You can go to Start button, then you can go to MS Access. Now click on the blank database. The blank database window appear. अब आपको क्या करना है, blank database पे क्लिक करना है. यहाँ पे आपको एक ऑप्शन दिखेगा blank database, इस पे क्लिक करना है और आपकी blank database window गई. Now type a name of database and click on create button. The MS Access 2000 window appear. और आपकी जो MS Access की 2000 की appear है, window है, वो appear हो जाए. What are the different parts? This is your title bar. This is quick access toolbar. And what is this? This is object tab. वो क्या हो गया आपका complete address ribbon. And this is your navigation pane. और ये क्या है आपके navigation button. और ये आपका क्या है, status bar. First is title bar. It appears at the top of the window and displays name of the active data by default. And displays the path of folder where it is, कि जहाँ पे वो stored. Quick access toolbar appear at the top left corner of the access window. It has buttons for commands that are used frequently. By default, following buttons are present, like save button, जिससे आपने काम को सेव कर सकते हो. Undo button, जिससे आप previous action या back पे जा सकते हो. Redo to action was undo. We can customize the toolbar and add more button to it by clicking on the arrow next. Next is ribbon. This is the area below the title bar. Top of the ribbon has set of tabs. Clicking the tab displays the associated set of commands. Commands are organized into groups. The main tabs are File, Home, Create, External Data, Database, Tool, and Help. Some tabs appear only when the work in certain objects like the tabs are called contextual tabs. इन्हें क्या कहा जाता है, contextual tabs. Then we have navigation pane. This is the area of the left of the window and it display your database. जब भी आप database को क्या करोगे, ओपन करोगे, क्रिएट करोगे न्यू वन, जो नेम है डाटाबॉक्स का, database का, वो आपका navigation pane पे appear. Object tab, the object that we have opened in the database appear right above the work area of the table. When we click on the object tab, the content of that object are displayed in the work. You will click cross on the right hand of the bar, जिससे आप object displays जो है current tab को close कर सकते. Then we have navigation button that display current record number in object. Then we have status bar, the bar that is located at the bottom of the window. On the extreme left, it displays the name of the current view. On its right, it displays view button, data sheet view, and design. Now creating a database, now you have to create the database. What you will do? Blank database, we can create a new database from scratch using this option. Install templates. Access come with several pre-installed templates. These templates create complete database. They contain tables, queries, reports, and other objects that need to be started. Now, creating a blank database, click on File tab. आप File tab पे click करेंगे. Click on New option. Click on Blank Database and Blank Database window will appear. ऐसे आपकी Blank Database window appear हो जाएगी. Then what you will do, type a name for database in the field text box. Click on Create. फिर आप किस पे click करोगे? आप Create button पे click करोगे. And a blank database get created and Access creates the database with the empty table और table number 1. यहाँ पे आ भी जाएगा कि क्या है table 1. Now creating a table using template. अब आप template का use करके कैसे table बना सकते हैं? One of the easiest way to create table is to use a template. A template is ready to use database that contain various types of table queries need to perform a specific task. दो एक specific task को क्या कर सकता है? Perform कर सकता है. Now click on the File tab, click on New option, click on the Database. फिर आप Database link पे जाके click करें. And after that, Access will display. Access क्या display करेगा? Access will display list of available templates. Select any template from the display list. Here we have selected faculty template. Type a name of the database in a file name box and click on the create. और आप किस पे click करेंगे? Create button पे. Access creates the table and opens it in the form view. It contains fields which are relevant to the faculty list. Click on the datasheet view button on the right side of the status bar. Then a new tab on datasheet under font tool appears. Click on the add existing field option in the field list text pane appears on the right side. Select the field from the list that you want to include in the student list. जो भी आपको student list में include करने हैं वो आप लिखेंगे. Drag the selected field to the table and drop it where you want the position it and when the insertion point. Now you can enter data into the table. आप data को table में enter कर सकते हैं. Opening an existing database. अगर आपका existing database को open करना है, you will click on the file tab. अब file tab पे click करेंगे. Click on open option. Open screen appear. Notice that open screen is divided into 4. Recent, OneDrive, this PC, add a place and select computer option. You will click on browse button and then you will select the file and your file will be selected. You will click on OK button. जैसे आप ओपन बटन पे क्लिक करोगे आपका फाइल होगा वो ओपन. नाउ क्लोजिंग अ डाटाबेस इन एक्सेस. अब मैं बताऊं क्लोज कैसे करेंगे. टू क्लोज अ डाटाबेस क्लिक ऑन द फाइल टैब. आप सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे? फाइल टैब पे क्लिक करेंगे. क्लिक ऑन द क्लोज ऑप्शन. एक्सेस विल सेव द चेंजेस. इफ देयर आर चेंजेस इन द डाटाबेस यू हैव नॉट बीइंग सेव. क्लिक ऑन यस बटन. अगर चेंजेस हैं तो आप नो बटन पे. नाउ डाटाबेस क्लोजेस बट द एक्सेस विंडो रिमेन. डाटाबेस क्लोज कर जाता है लेकिन एक्सेस विंडो क्या रहती है? ओपन. राइट. नाउ आवर चैप्टर हैज बीन completed. Hope you understood what is database and what is DBMS. That's all for today. Thank you.